It's Toby Yo here, and why should you do a juice cleanse? Why should you do our juice cleanse? So first of all, in this modern day that we live in, our bodies are constantly eating. Our digestive system is constantly active. We're flooded with foods, a lot of foods, but most of the foods unfortunately are very, very, very low in nutrients. So we're having an abundance of foods, but not an abundance of nutrients. And this is very, very taxing on our body because the digestive system is a huge process. So it requires a lot of energy. So by constantly eating all these foods and stimulating the digestive system, our bodies don't really have a chance to relax, heal, and just basically come back into balance with ourselves and back with nature. So what a juice cleanse does is a juice cleanse floods your bodies with the nutrients and enzymes that it needs to be healthy, which we lack in our diets usually. So it's flooding yourself with all the fruit and vegetables, all fresh, everything good, in a way that your body can easily absorb, and the machine, the cold press juicer, does the work for you. So your digestive system doesn't get activated. So that's the key thing with the juice cleanse. You get to have lots of energy because you're still getting the nutrients and the calories from the juices, but you're not getting hungry, you're not getting all the side effects of a regular fast, and you're not eating all the food as well. So you can really benefit from this. And also what this is going to do is it's going to give your body a chance to really just send its energy to exactly where it's needed. And a common question we get asked is, what about the protein? Where am I going to get my protein in while I'm doing the juice cleanse? Man, I do a juice cleanse every single week, sometimes 2 or 3 days in a row, and dude, protein is not an issue. You're not getting the protein from it, but our bodies aren't dumb. They're really smart. And it knows that lean muscle is very difficult to make. So it's not going to start burning lean muscle the moment you don't have any protein. Your body's always going to start burning fat before it starts burning muscle. That's just the way it is. And even if it does start burning muscle, the muscle it's going to burn is renaissance muscle. So it's the muscles that your body doesn't actually need or use anymore. So it's stripping away everything your body doesn't need. Think of a cell like this, right? You got the good shit in the middle, the nuclear, all the energy in the middle. But on the outside, you got all this shit. You got this waste, you got just fat coating it, you got all these unnecessary things. When you're doing a juice cleanse, your body can really strip down to the essential cells, what it actually needs, and it can strip away all the fats, all the artificial things that are coating it, everything that's stopping your cells and your body from functioning at its highest level and the peak. So it's like giving your car a clean, or giving yourself a good cleanup. And this is the best way to reset your entire life and just kickstart that healthy journey, because you're flooding yourself with nutrients and you're giving yourself a lot of energy at the same time. So I highly recommend you just give it a shot. We recommend doing 3 days to start with, and we'll say do 2 liters per day. And if you're game, you can do 3 liters per day. And then eventually you can start building up to longer and longer juice cleanses. But we also recommend talking to a nutritionist and all that stuff just to be safe. But yeah, well, I would 100% recommend doing a nuclear juice cleanse way before taking pharmaceuticals. Because taking all these artificial man-made drugs, that's like tipping the scales. You're taking it to feel better for a little bit, but you're basically borrowing like energy and health from your future self, because you're going to feel better now, but then your future self is not going to feel very good because you're putting something artificial you're putting a band-aid on something that needs to be fixed for internally, right? So if you got to heal yourself like naturally, that's going to the root cause. So you're taking yourself like right to the core of the disease, right to the core of the essence of whatever you have, and you're healing yourself from there, as opposed to just healing the symptoms, putting a band-aid over something, man. Like, this is the way to heal things from the inside out, which is what you need. All right, guys, peace out. Hope this helped.